family of Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, Mko, has flayed a journalist, David Ondeyin, for peddling rumor that the June 12 era was involved in narcotics. Ondeyin had authored an article titled Bola Ahmed Tinubu from Drug Lord to Presidential Candidate, where he alleged that Abiola traded in hard drugs when he was alive. However, in a statement signed on Tuesday by Yushau Olalekan Abiola on behalf of all Kudirat Abiola's children, the late MK host family said Ondeyin unfounded allegation exposed him as a hack journalist who had engraved his name in the sand of fake news. The statement added that the journalist was only rabble-rousing and intended to drag the legacy of the acclaimed winner of the June 12 presidential election in the mud. It further noted that neither the late MKO nor his company's bank accounts were ever frozen, claimed by Onoyinde. Adding that Abiola was also respected and dignified, that he was the only Nigerian to have been so far allowed to enter the United States of America without his international passport. The family wondered why the writer could stoop so low to have encoded an unfounded allegation that first appeared in Daily Beast, an American tabloid, in 2015, where John Campbell, who had concocted it, could have consequently justified the rumor when he confronted by the Abiola family. Our father, Chief Mko Abiola, GCFR, died a hero 24 years ago after being victimized by the military juntas of Generals Abacha and Abdusalami. He died confronting the military dictatorship, determined to secure the mandate of the Nigerian people given to his historic June 12 elections, so that Nigerians, regardlessly of their backgrounds, could live and aspire freely. It is disheartening that his legacy is being dragged in the mud by David Ondeyin for his own ulterior motives. The completely unfounded narcotics allegation by David Ondeyin in relation to our father in his article Bola Ahmed Tinubu from Drug Lord to Presidential Candidate not only raised questions from Ondeyin's motive for including these concocted facts, but also exposed Ondeyin as a hack journalist. In his article containing these despicable rumors, Ondeyin tried to detail and back up every allegation he put forward about Bola Ahmed Tinubu with some form of evidence, but did not seem to present anything new beyond what is currently in circulation. Grave allegation about our father, he merely quoted an American tabloid, the only source he could find for his malicious purposes. In his story, and we quote, "In the course of researching the story, a name that kept coming up repeatedly as a comparison to Nigeria's Teflon Ashiwaju was a certain Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola. When the Daily Beast took a stab at his story some years ago, it mentioned in passing about an unimaginable parallel between 1993 and 2023. It gave the impression that the article in the Daily Beast was a recent article which drew a parallel between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and MKO. But this article was published in 2015. Ondeyin, beyond this article, failed to back up his allegation that in his research, MKO's name kept on coming up repeatedly as a comparison to Nigerian Teflon Ashiwaju. Strange, is it not, that he provided no other evidence of the same? Some research and investigative journalists indeed. Ondeyin's motive for making this unsustainable allegation is a mystery. Perhaps our father is simply a victim in the war to bring down Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All the journalists may be willing pound for those who seek to tarnish MKO's image because of our father's role in the society, and most generally in Africa. Neither our father nor his company's bank accounts were frozen. He was a frequent visitor to the White House, was recognized by everyone in Black Caucus among several other important American organizations. He was allowed to enter the US without his passport, a privilege never accorded to any Nigerian. Indeed, our family name ranks so high in the USA that a prominent corner in New York, right next to corners named after Nelson and Winnie Mandela, was named after his wife, her mother, Kudirat Abiola. This is not the manner in which the US governor would treat those associated with the narrow-tick street. When this unfounded allegation first appeared in the said American tabloid in 2015, we confronted John Campbell, a former US ambassador to Nigeria, who was alleged to have said that MKO was accused of narcotic trading. He said that he knew of nothing but concrete rumor, which he presumed was being peddled by persons who sought for justification for the July 12th election. Meanwhile, the family has challenged the underling to provide results of a so-called research showing involvement of Mko in narcotics, other than the first allegation in the 2015 Daily Beast article. We hereby state for the record that our father was never accused nor indicted for, nor involved in any narcotics-related matter, and we challenge David Odeyin, the investigative journalist, to provide the results of his so-called research showing such allegations other than the 2015 Daily Beast article. David Odeyin's attempts to portray himself as a serious journalist, as an investigative journalist, in fact, he is not. This is a fake news, Abiola's children declared.